During the first week of December, Nebraska Extension will be holding a series of meetings aimed at improving corn and soybean production efficiency and sustainability. The Field to Market workshops will show growers a web-based tool called the Field Print Calculator that helps measure, for example, resources used in production versus other producers across the state and country. Nebraska Extension educator Randy Pryor is part of the Nebraska Extension team conducting the workshops. We talked with Randy earlier this week about the events and the Field to Market organization.
Field to Market is an organization of about 70 companies and also universities, conservation groups, companies involved with the food chain. It's a collaborative group that have an interest of making things better in the future on various sustainability measures.
With that, you have a field print calculator that you're working with and other farmers around the area are working with, and you specifically have a background of tracking products. Tell me about that in Saline County.
Yes, I'm very proud of the fact in Saline County we had several years ago 23 producers that shared information about producing corn with the Crete Mill, Bunge, and the Kellogg Corporation. They came together collaboratively and shared information on different sustainability measures, and they learned from each other from that project.
What's the benefit to a food company to do this?
Well, certainly there's some companies out there that would like to make marketing claims that their food is more sustainable. But also I think at the root of this is companies would like to have a sustainable supply of food and water in the future. And you look at what needs to happen between now and the year 2050, where we need to double the amount of food raised on essentially the similar amount of land. We really have a challenge ahead with sustainability issues.
So throughout this organization, there's like I mentioned, the Field Print Calculator. What does that calculator do?
Well, the Field Print Calculator, which we had input in to help improve it a couple years ago, they look at 7 sustainability measures. So they look at land use, water quality, water efficiency, soil erosion and conservation, greenhouse gas, and also
energy
use. Thanks for that one. So those are the 7 measures we can benchmark, and we can look at it on a per acre basis or on a per bushel basis.
And then they're judging it based off of other producers' uses across the state and across the country?
Yes, that's a good point. With the Field Print Calculator, a producer can compare himself with state averages and national benchmarks that have been made available through data that's there now. But in the future, we're going to be able to narrow this down even more so for the producer. For instance, in our new project that Nebraska Extension is involved with, we're going to be able to share that data back to the producer so that he could use that criteria. It's kind of like the Nebraska Business Association model. Am I in the upper third? Am I average on this farm? Or am I in the lower third? What technologies are out there where I can make improvements?
You have a series of workshops coming up. Tell me who they're aimed at and why they might want to attend.
Yes, we've got 8 workshops coming up that second week in December, and I'm really excited about that. Producers can sign up for those workshops, bring their own laptop, or we'll provide the laptop. Bring somebody to help you type if you need to, and that will get them acquainted with the Field Print Calculator, and they'll print out their first field prints and learn how to interpret those.
Do they need to bring along field records to input into the Field Print Calculator?
Yes, basic field records, so the Extension educator can get them the data input sheet in advance. And if they have some questions about that data input sheet that they might have questions, we'll cover those in the workshop. But it's really just basic production records that most people have on their records in the tractor cab or however they keep records. It's pretty basic in that respect.
Nebraska Extension will host the Field to Market workshops, which are free to attend and sponsored by the Nebraska Corn Board as well as the Nebraska Soybean Board. You are encouraged to register by December 3rd with the local Nebraska Extension office. You can find more information on the Field to Market workshops through a link on the Market Journal homepage.